Information from units holding out shots heard in the area of 1365 South Waterman. 1365 South Waterman, we're getting further calls. Call number 6127.
So this originally started off at 11 o'clock this morning. It was quickly apparent that we had what amounted to an active shooter situation. Up to 3 people had entered the building and had opened fire on people inside of the building. Some preliminary numbers of upwards of 14 people that are dead and upwards of 14 people that are injured.
You're telling me that your wife is in that building?
Just got out of the building right now.
What did she see?
She said the guy came in next to her office and I guess started shooting. They locked themselves in her office. They seen bodies on the floor, and now ambulance are taking people out in stretchers.
The suspects have fled, potentially in a dark-colored SUV.
That is a bullet-riddled SUV. Well, here's what we can show you. SWAT officers, Rialto, also Colton SWAT officers, other agencies here, they have that SUV completely surrounded. They believe there's a suspect in the back seat, possibly. So they've got it surrounded. The doors are open.
We're chasing it down the street. As soon as they got right here, we started hearing gunshots. I was right behind. We had to get out of my car, and we actually had to step behind my car for safety, you know?
After that, after a few minutes, when the gunfire started to slow down, an officer came and said to get out of our house. There's a bomb in the front of our house.
As they are moving backwards now, they're moving the vehicle backwards. Perhaps they've grabbed on to something or somebody, and there it is. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We're going to be very careful about this, but I'm very clear that they just pulled the body out of the vehicle.
We have 2 suspects that are dead at the scene. One is a male, one is a female. They are both armed with assault rifles. They are both armed with handguns. We had 1 police officer that was wounded. He has injuries that are not considered to be life-threatening, and he is at a local hospital. There was a 3rd person that was seen running away. We do not know if they were involved. We have that person detained.
Yeah, we have a pattern now of mass shootings in this country that has no parallel anywhere else in the world. For those who are concerned about terrorism, some may be aware of the fact that we have a no-fly list where people can't get on planes, but those same people who we don't allow to fly could go into a store right now in the United States and buy a firearm, and there's nothing that we can do to stop them. But what we do know is that there are steps we can take to make Americans safer, and that we should come together in a bipartisan basis at every level of government to make these rare as opposed to normal.